right away. You can still talk because they can still see it.
What?
Okay, he feels awkward because this is his not his first time doing live,
Good morning, everybody.
but this is a we'll wait until somebody gets on here. So if you haven't, I just want to let you guys know that my husband has a YouTube channel that's new. We're trying to tell people about it, so I think he's gonna put car vlogs. He's gonna be looking for a Mustang when we get to Nevada. He's gonna be talking about cars. What? You don't want me to say that? He's gonna be probably have some basketball stuff on there. Hey Melissa.
I was just gonna message you.
So, okay, we're basically on here because we're gonna talk about something that we've never talked about on camera before. And it's a little hard because we're having struggles with family members and understanding what exactly a mental illness is. Look in the camera, babe.
Sorry.
Good morning. So, you guys subscribe to his new YouTube channel. It's just Daniel Gonzalez Jr. It has the thumbnail is him with his graduation cap and it's blue. Because I know it's a million Daniel Gonzalez Juniors or whatever.
Yeah.
So, hi Mama Rodriguez. That's
Can
him.
you see it?
So, he wanted to go live, but he needs to have an audience to go live with.
Hey, Amy.
Hi Amy. So, we want to talk about mental illness, bipolar, so what else? So basically, what was it? 2012.
Yeah.
So he got diagnosed with bipolar manic depressant. Now, fast forward 2 years before that, I kind of knew that's what he had. Hi, Miss Sassy.
Hey, Miss Sassy.
We doing all right.
It's
Today is
Mrs. Sassy.
Mrs. My bad. Today is an okay day, but we have our moments. So
Yeah.
2 years before that, I was researching stuff because he was going through a lot of mood changes and a lot of stuff like scatterbrain stuff, and he couldn't function. He couldn't function with what was going on, like on a day-to-day basis. What would be considered normal? What would be considered normal? Nobody's normal, but what could be considered normal? He wasn't feeling normal. Like he would feel like, how would you feel like? Antsy or jittery, or we would fight a lot. And I say fight like argument, like fight, but because it would be things that would be going on.
Babies.
Hi Tracy. It would be things that would be going on, and I would not understand what was wrong with him. Like he would wake up in like a manic mood, like just excited and hyper and ready to, and I'd be like, okay, like the manic mood, it changes sometimes. Thank you. She says, I have PTSD, anxiety disorder, and bipolar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what we're talking about. So on days when you feel hyper or just like, how do you feel?
It's like waking up as a kid on Christmas morning. You know what I'm saying, you remember that feeling where I'm saying your heart's bracing. You just want to get up and get at it. I'm saying, but.
And then he would have times where he would feel like he didn't want to go anywhere, and that's rare. He likes to play basketball and stuff.
Yeah.
But it would be times where he would like want to just be in the room playing video games and being
or sleep all day,
sleeping all day. She says she loves her manic days. Look, on manic days, you can get a lot of cleaning done. We're gonna make it kind of light and fun because we're not taking it lightly.
No,
because
I'm not. It's serious.
It is a very serious thing,
and
but we're trying to make it like light so he won't feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's why I came on this
live.
Thank
you for your support.
I trust you guys, and I know you guys support
Jay and Mika World.
Support our family. So.
Okay, so this is very controversial, and this is something that a lot of my family members don't even really talk about, and a lot of his family members just sweep under the rug. So I want to talk about it because his channel's not going to be based on mental illness, but I told him, I said, you should do like...
But you'll notice how the direction of the channel is going to change like from day to day. Tomorrow I might be talking just about me and my cars, or the next time I might be talking about, me and my wife.
Or like a diary, kind of
It's
like a
gonna go all
journal.
over the place because my mind, that's what my mind is focused on at that time. And I'm trying to work on, focusing those manic days to get shit done, and then on the depression days, focus on raising my morale. I'm saying, and getting me back in a good mood.
When the thing is, I'm not trying to cut you off, babe, but the thing is, it's hard because we're raising 5 children. And a lot of my older kids, they know their dad as being manic all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to explain to the kids, like, because they kind of felt like it was normal. Like, it's not normal to be manic. So our oldest has anxiety. He got diagnosed with ADHD and on the autism spectrum, and he also has a mood disorder. So a lot of this is genetic. Mama Rodriguez, I'm trying to read.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of that is crazy.
Mm-hmm. That's anxiety. Yeah, that's the anxiety part.
Anxiety
Yeah.
is hard too. Okay, so basically, we had to, like, we were raising kids while he was manic. So a lot of times when he's manic, that's what they're used to because they were raised like that.
I
I'm sorry about that, Mama
I used
Rodriguez.
to always call my mom and my sister too. They were my support when I was growing up, even though we didn't know what was going on. But as I got married and had kids, I had to wean them kind of out of my personal business because you don't want to tell them everything because then they don't forget shit. I mean, if
Well,
me and the wife have an argument,
this is the
they're
thing.
gonna hold it against her forever. They're never gonna let it die.
This is the thing. A lot of things that happen to you in your life, in your childhood, cause you to have. You just don't ramble. Sorry about that. Somebody was trying to call me. So basically, I had to literally sit him down and say, babe. I had a little intervention with him. I had to say, like, babe, I was at work in my little cubicle and I was looking up things. I don't know. I always wanted to be in psychology. So I was reading symptoms and I said, this sounds like my husband, like the manic episodes, the over, I don't want to say it because I don't want to embarrass you. That might be too much. But they have like a over sex. Their sex drive is like overly high SB. Now, look, we candid, right? We candid. Can we be candid? How you doing? We're all adults.
Yeah.
But the sex drive was like a lot. So I was like, whoa. No wonder we got 5 kids. We had babies like boom, boom, boom. But so I was like, dang, this stuff sounds like my husband. So he didn't really want to be on medicine. He didn't want to really like focus on what was going on because he felt like it was going to turn him into a zombie. So he was like, I don't want to do that.
I'm still not on medicine.
Yeah, and it's affecting him and it's affecting us. So,
For Mama Rodriguez.
Yeah, Mama Rodriguez had it. I'm sorry about that. That's I just barely had to recently get comfortable with being on the freeway because I would have a panic attack. I'm still not I'm freaking out because we got to drive all the way to Las Vegas in 2 weeks.
I completely understand.
But it was affecting our marriage. It was affecting our kids. Yeah. A lot of my older kids seen a lot of our arguments that was not good. And, it's just I had to sit them down and say,
yeah.
I had to sit them down and say, Daddy is sick. I had to say, Daddy is sick. And they're like, what do you mean he's sick? Because, kids don't understand. I said, it's a brain thing. Like, it's a lot of stuff that goes on in the brain. So, but I don't remember what medication they put you on in the beginning.
Yeah,
but it was
the medicine that they sorry.
Just slow it down. Slow down.
That's my morning coffee kicking in. I shouldn't have did that.
That's another thing. You don't need more than 1 cup of coffee because too much caffeine makes you like, and it's already.
But the medicine is supposed to level me out. I mean, but I don't know.
It's. So wait, let me talk about. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to cut you off. Let me talk about when that troll was talking about how my husband looked disconnected. I was pissed off because I was like, you don't know the stuff that we
I
go
roll.
through. You know what I'm saying? Like, we go through stuff that I don't put on camera.
Yeah.
But I told him, hey, if you want people to understand you and understand why the way you are, you got to show them what you're going through every day. If you need to pick up a camera and talk about, hey, I feel manic, I feel crazy right now, I don't know what's going on, pick it up. It could be very therapeutic. You could be talking about basically we're couponing with Miss Kina. We're talking about my husband who was diagnosed bipolar manic depressive, and we also suffer from anxiety,
Hmm.
a little PTSD. I have PTSD because I was jumped when I was pregnant. When that's a whole nother that sounds
A
like a
whole nother
lifetime
video. Yeah,
movie,
for real.
story time
Like,
movie. So anytime anybody was behind me, I would feel some type of way. But anyway, I'm back to what we were saying. So basically, I had to sit him down and have an intervention with him and tell him something had to give, and he agreed every time he had a big meltdown. He would agree like something needs to be done. But it wasn't until we had an altercation in Texas where they had to take him to a facility.
2012.
He had a real live, I'm not gonna go into detail, but when the cops come and get you when you have a mental
Hmm.
disorder, they don't take you to jail. They take
No.
you to a rehabilitation
No, and
place.
we're not in counseling yet.
No, we're going to be getting counseling for the kids and for us because my kids are in counseling for other, just for their self, for their own mental health. And I keep telling them, you need to be on medicine. I know you don't feel like you need to be on medicine, but you need to be on medicine to function every day. You functioning right now by the grace of God.
Yeah.
That's why you're functioning. But you can't, at any moment, he could be a basket case.
Hmm.
He could, and I'm not saying this to hurt your feelings, but at like the drop of the dime, he could cry at any minute.
Hmm.
We all feel like that,
Yeah,
like we all feel
we all
like
have
that.
our triggers of
Just
saying that make
there's
that,
times where the kids are screaming and I feel like crying, like
Hmm.
I want to pull my hair out or whatever.
Yeah.
But I can totally relate to that. And I told him that I was very supportive of him. And if he wanted to pick up the camera and just say, hey, it's a video diary. This is the way I feel today. I feel depressed. Or I feel, for some people, it's being suicidal.
And the only part of it that her family understands, or some of them are understanding, is it's hard for me to keep a job because if I wake up tomorrow and I'm depressed and I don't want to go to work, I'm gonna call in, and then I call in and I call in and I
And then
get
you miss
fired.
too many
But
days and get
I'm not doing it
fired.
on purpose. But I can't go to work when I feel like that because I'm not productive. I don't want
And
to go to
rap
work and be
tutorial. No,
unproductive.
I'm
You know what I mean?
sorry, I'm not
But
trying to be
and then when
rude.
I show up to work on days where you should be like this every day.
She's
I can't be
SB
like
said,
that
I'm
every
glad you're
day.
speaking out on this.
You know
She
what I
has
mean?
PTSD.
And then
See,
it
so
hurts.
many people struggle with
Yeah,
that. You don't even understand.
it hurts our family dynamic because she's constantly juggling the kids, or I'm trying to juggle my own emotions and
Yeah.
help her with the kids,
And then I'm feeling
but
overwhelmed and I'm
she's
freaking out.
overwhelming. It's overwhelming her because she feels like she's doing it by herself most days.
Okay, you guys, if you guys don't know, I know my husband. We've been together for almost 15 years. If you feel like he talks too fast, that's kind of a little bit of being manic. He talks fast. Put his channel in the description. Okay, it's Daniel Gonzalez Jr. and he has on a blue graduation cap. I will definitely put it in the description of the group too. I'll put it in our group
Can
too.
you see it? My hand
Can
is.
you see it? Wait.
Do I have my shirt off?
I don't
To
think
show you that I have an eight pack? I do.
so. It's
Yeah.
Daniel Gonzalez Jr. and he has a blue graduation cap on. So basically, he's gonna be showing like cars. He's gonna have car vlogs like when we get to Vegas, and he's gonna have basketball stuff. But he also said he wants to do a video diary of being bipolar. I feel like that will help you because if I'm not there and you're by yourself, you
Yeah.
can still be like, hey, I need to talk to somebody.
Hmm.
I want to talk to you guys. You guys are my friends. You're going to build an audience. You'll be surprised
Yeah.
how many people are feeling the same way you feel or have people in their family that feel the way you feel. It's nothing you should be
Hmm.
ashamed of. Everybody goes through it. Not everybody is diagnosed though.
Yeah.
We We had to have an eye-opening moment, like him being in handcuffs, that actual conclusion, and he realized, you know what
Yeah.
I mean, I need to do something for my kids. Aw, you're so sweet, Tracy.
It was crazy because I mean, anybody that's been to jail, anybody that's been away from their kids for a long period of time, even if it's only a week or two, it
I'm
opens your
sorry to
mind. I
hear
mean
that.
that your kids depend on you, you know, and
So
it's hard because you have to be an example for
she
them.
said, please get help and get some medication. Being bipolar is nothing to play
Yeah.
with. He realizes that now, because I told him it was times. I'm keeping it 100 with y'all. This is stuff I haven't even told some of
Hmm.
my family members. Like, it's been times when we sat down and we talked about separating. We love each other very
Thank you, Mrs.
much,
Sassy.
and I don't. We're very codependent on each other,
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I feel like that's a problem too.
Yeah.
We need to have our own therapy separate too. He needs to talk by himself. We need to have, social lives, but we don't really have social lives outside of our kids. Thank you for you guys' support. I appreciate that. So we had to sit down and say, you know what, our marriage is definitely being affected. I had to actually
Hmm.
give him an ultimatum, like, it's either you get your stuff together or I'm going to have to be a single mom. And I don't want to be a single mom. I don't want to separate from my husband, but it's been rough. I'm not even going to sit here and act like, like, where's the gingerbread mom at? Everything's not a cookie cutter life. That's her slogan.
Hmm.
Like, I literally was going through it. We was going through it. It's Oh, she wants to see the picture again. It's Daniel Gonzalez Jr. I'm gonna have to share. You know what? I'm gonna get the link and I'm gonna share it to the group.
No, don't do that.
Where do you want me to share it?
It won't let me.
So if you go on my channel, okay, look. She said divorced twice. Yeah, our marriage has definitely
Yeah.
we've been through so much in our 15 years of being together.
Hmm.
I feel like older than I am, and I feel like we've been together for
Yeah,
a
we
long
have.
time.
When I first met her, I had just turned 21.
You was a
21.
baby.
I'm 35 now. You guys do the math. I mean, like, for real, like, that's a long time to be with someone, especially somebody that's bouncing off the walls some days. The other days, they don't want to get out of bed. They don't want to help you with the dishes or, changing diapers.
He's helpful though. He is. But it's just like
You know what I mean?
sometimes,
It's difficult. But she understands that, on those bad days.
yeah, we stand by each other. That's what everybody's just supposed to be. Hey, you found him?
I was going to say, because I subscribe to your
He
channel, so you should
doesn't
be able to
really
find
have
it.
that many subscribers. He
Nah.
has like 7 subscribers, and he wants to go live. So I told him, if you want to go live, you have to people know who you are,
Yeah.
or nobody's gonna. There, that's
Yeah.
better, better,
There we go. It doesn't make me feel like a.
better. I'm gonna call her. I'm gonna go outside real quick.
Mm.
I gotta call my client. I'll be right back.
Mm. So definitely, it's definitely hard. It's definitely hard to do my job and be a leader and be head of my household when my mind is all over the place. On a daily basis, I have a million and one things on my mind, but I have to try to funnel my focus to get the kids up and dressed. Help my wife get the kids dressed and get them ready get them off to school on time, and then deal with myself. And and I always, sometimes I always try to funnel that toward other things that aren't productive. You know what I mean? But
That client of mine,
yeah,
man.
that client, she's
I'm
relentless.
literally in the parking lot, but I was like, I'll be right there.
So
You can wait.
right.
That's what happens when your client is a family member. I'm
See,
not gonna say who.
you saw how that changed. The minute I was having a whole conversation. She got in the car, and I forgot what I was saying.
See, well, don't let me make you
But
forget what you're talking about. My bad.
definitely, I mean, like getting dressed in the morning. You know, what do I want to wear? You know, it's a struggle for me. I wake up and I can't wake up every day and put a suit and tie on because I don't have a job like that. You know what I mean? But I would like to look nice, but I end up just throwing on some basketball shorts and a pair of tennis shoes, and I walk around like that all the time.
Or
and I've done
pajama
that since,
pants.
I wore those pajama pants for the whole past week probably because I just didn't feel like digging through the clothes and putting anything on. And that's not good. It's not good to show the kids that. You know what I mean? Because you can't do that in the real world. I mean, you can't go to work like that. I mean, so it's a bad example.
Look at his screensaver. Damn it. Light.
Shit,
Don't be too hard on yourself. You know what? It's a lot. I think this will be a good platform for you to talk about that too. Because not a lot of guys talk about their feelings like that.
To dig deeper, I didn't really get to see my dad wake up and get dressed for work because he would leave before I woke up and he'd be gone and he wouldn't come home.
Oh, wait a minute. 6-month-old. Mama Rodriguez, did you ever think about did you talk to somebody about having postpartum depression? Because that happens a lot. And it doesn't have to be right after the baby's born. It can happen later on too. I couldn't even read all the comments. Hold on. Yeah, the mental breakdown will sneak up on you, let me tell you, because it happens when we least expect it. But I noticed a pattern. Every time we would have a new baby, that's when he would have a meltdown. I can understand why. It's a new child, it's a new life you're responsible for. And then on top of that, we're adding kids, So every time I would have a new baby, I would find myself feeling like a single parent. No offense to him, because he would be doing his own thing, or he would freak out and he'd be like, I gotta go play basketball, because he just had to go outside, or he would be feeling claustrophobic. Like if he's in a room, he can't be in a room because he would feel like the walls are closing in, like literally. So we had a lot of flare-ups. I'm gonna say flare-ups because family members would be looking like, why is that going on? And I have to tell people, like, you don't know one person's struggle. You cannot judge because you don't know what they're going through. And we're walking around looking like, I'm not, we are not cookie cutter people.
Yeah.
This is a real life.
Definitely Mama Rodriguez.
If you feel like you're going through a meltdown, you need to go somewhere quiet. Maybe you need to meditate. Maybe get somebody to watch your kids for a minute.
I knew she would have caught that.
Yeah, he likes to keep moving. That's why he's so skinny.
I can't sit still.
His metabolism is fast.
I can't sit still for
if
nothing.
my ass was manic, maybe I would be a little skinnier. Because my fat ass needs to go jog or something.
But back to what I was saying, though. To dig a little deeper, I never saw my dad get dressed for work in the morning because he'd leave before I woke up. And he wouldn't come home until dinner time.
You had that emotional detachment.
You know what I mean? So I never had that kind of relationship or that kind of involvement in my dad.
Okay, wait. Daniel tried to get disability. Oh, we can have a whole conversation about disability because disability is so hard. Because when you really have a disability, they make you go through so much. But there's people out here frauding the system, getting checks that don't need it. I went through it. They literally owe my son a whole year of back pay that they're not trying to give him.
Yeah, California is not the place to live in because
not to get disability.
Definitely not. I'm saying if you have mental illness,
80% of those disability claims in California gets rejected. My mom had to do it 3 times to get hers,
and she's legally blinded in one eye.
Yep. And my son was getting it, and then they just was making me prove that he had a disability every year, which I don't understand why you would have to prove you have a disability.
Yeah.
You have a disability that you cannot grow out of.
They don't see her doing his laundry every other day.
California, Miss Keena, we're in California.
But I mean, they don't see how
she
hard
says
we have to
SB
fight.
says she has a degree she can help you.
They don't
Hey.
they don't see how hard we have to fight just to get him to take a shower every night.
Yeah,
You
my
know,
son's depressed, and I have to get
or
on
get him to
him.
school on time.
It's
He has
hard.
perfect attendance, but he's late every morning.
But he got perfect attendance because
But he
he
has
comes
perfect
every
attendance, but
day.
he's late every
He
day.
just got awarded perfect attendance yesterday. I didn't get to go to the ceremony, but yeah, he got it. That's crazy, huh?
Hmm?
Like to have
He showed up
perfect
every day.
attendance, but you come late every day.
They'll deny it twice and then give it to you.
Well, you should go again. I don't think we're gonna
Mhm.
start until we go to Nevada. We're gonna try a different
Yeah,
state.
they
'Cause
denied my brother too, and he's way worse off than me. I mean, the dude is 3 years older than me.
don't talk about your brother, please. Don't do that.
Yeah, we gon'
That's
just,
private. We don't want to do that.
we just
He's
want.
not here to defend himself. So
Oh, I'm not bashing him.
no, I know. I'm
like,
just saying, just in case somebody we know watch this, we don't want to.
get an attorney.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got those. I want to get an attorney for my son because he's only 12 and he is definitely struggling. This is middle school. The middle school is very freaking mean. We know kids can be really mean. He gets teased and you know what? I love Gingerbread Mama for this. Where is she at? Where's Megan? Because she had a video that had a shirt that said, I was the smelly kid. Depression stinks. Hi, Gingerbread Mama. I was just talking
There
about
she
you.
go. There goes-
She had a shirt that said, I was the smelly kid. Depression stinks. And I am so proud of her for doing that. And the struggles that she went on with my son and watched that video with him. Because, you know, he's technically the smelly kid. That's having a shower every day. Everybody knows this could be a teenage thing too, because you know teenagers,
Yeah.
they're kind of smelly.
He's 12.
sometimes.
I mean,
But he has a problem with his bowels, and I've never talked about this before. It's okay. He has a problem with it. Why are you looking at me like that? They see you side eyeing me.
yeah, they see me side eye.
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
It's not.
But I looked it up, and I just educated myself with what was really going on. They say a lot of kids that are in the autism spectrum have that problem with having to use the bathroom on themselves. So I had, you got to fight for that back pay. I had to educate myself. We had to educate each other, and we just gave them stool softeners and, fiber gummy snacks.
Yeah.
And I was doing his laundry every single day. And imagine being 12 years old in the 7th grade and dealing with that. It's already embarrassing enough,
Hey, Tanya.
in our family. 3 people in our family. So it's just a lot. It's a lot. And if you guys want to subscribe to his YouTube channel, we'll be very grateful. It's Daniel
Tristan does
Gonzalez
it.
Jr.
Yeah, definitely. See,
I had to educate myself. We changed our whole diet. No more processed foods. We stayed away from dairy. We still eat cheese, but we do the almond milk.
9.
Yeah, it's like to go from somebody who's potty trained to older and never had a problem with that. And they said it could be an emotional trauma triggering. And so what I noticed is when we moved with my grandparents, that's when it started happening. And we left to go to Las Vegas for a couple of days because his grandmother had a stroke. We came back and we noticed there was some different things about him.
Yeah,
he was holding his bowels and he was not, some people just don't. So I said, maybe because if he is constipated, I could figure out that part. We can figure out what to do with that.
Mama Rodriguez said, I love these kind of lives.
So as far as that part, we got a regimen with the fiber, and he's doing a lot better.
Yeah. Here in a little bit, Questa's gonna go to work, and then I'm gonna go somewhere. Then I'll go live on my channel.
Slow down, Ronnie.
You know what I mean? Because she has to go to work. And we'll just talk
just
about.
To let you guys know, he stutters when he gets excited.
Trying to talk too fast.
It's okay.
But
it's all right. You're amongst friends. They're not going to judge you, okay? No, he would hold it because he doesn't like using the bathroom in public. And he would hold it because it would hurt because he would be what do you call it, constipated. So when the doctor explained it like this, link his channel.
Yeah.
See, you
It's,
never know what people are going through with
yeah.
similar stuff because they don't want to
But
talk about it.
and
This is
this
the thing. This is the thing. It's called I want to say endopresis, or I forget the exact name. But I was looking it up and I was like, that's what my son has. So basically, when they're constipated or they're withholding their stool, see, stuttering. When they're withholding their stool, their their intestines, they get inflamed, they get swollen, and then you can't hold it anymore. So it just comes out and you can't. It's involuntary. It comes out and you can't hold it. So then you have accidents, and that's the problem. He would hide it from us, and then his siblings would tease him and say he smelled, and then we had to definitely. I had to rectify the situation. No pun intended. I had to tell them like, don't talk about your brother. He's dealing with a medical condition. You guys can't just tease him. And so I just have to make it a point to do his laundry every day. Make sure he has clean clothes and clean underwear, and that's just all.
yeah,
We're still struggling with that.
we are.
And basically the doctor said he needs to see a specialist because she doesn't really know what to do with that situation. So we're having to deal with him, and my other son Miguel's dealing with his ADHD. And then so and like I said, even though I don't have bipolar, I feel like I do sometimes because I have to deal with his mood swings. I have to deal with my other sons, things that they're going through when
Both
they're
of
on
them, yeah,
medicine, and balancing being on
yeah.
medicine, and then when you're not on medicine, your levels get crazy.
They
So
do.
to get back on the medicine, it takes a couple of days to get, used to it again, and it's just like it's a lot. So my mental, I'm a little unstable too because of all of it, what's going on. You guys subscribe to his channel. I'm gonna try to just link it. It's Daniel Gonzalez Jr. Yeah, so he's gonna be doing some video diaries. I just thought I would let you guys know so he can already have somebody, following him that
Yeah,
knows of
I,
him.
I trust you, ladies. So I want to come on here first before I shot my own live
Aw, that's nice.
because I was worried. I was worried that I would look funny on camera, or I would act kind of different
Who
because
cares? I act funny. I look funny. Who cares? You're fine. And it's all love.
I'm gonna take a nap.
Aw, thank you, Gingerbread Mama.
Thank you, ladies.
That's really nice.
You know what I
We
mean?
kind of feel like a family, you know what I'm
You guys,
saying?
maybe last one you guys were on the last live I was on when I
Oh,
was
she said
cleaning.
it's too many in the same name. Link it in the comment section.
Okay, you guys were all here last time when it was Sunday and I was cleaning everything, the walls. I was cleaning the car. I was cleaning the bathroom. I
Let
was
me
all over
see.
the place. That that day,
That
that's
was
just
a great day
that was
for
a great.
me. I'm going to try to see if I can link it. It won't let me. So if you see a Daniel Gonzalez Jr. and you see on one side is him with a blue graduation cap.
Hold on.
She said, Miss Sassy said she just subscribed.
Okay, thank you.
Here.
Hold on. I'll show the picture from right here in my photos.
Oh, she said she used to do that as a kid, scared to use the bathroom. Yeah, I told him, I said, honey, you can't hold in a number 2. You definitely can't hold that in. It's bad enough you can't hold in going pee, so don't hold that in at all. That's a bad thing. So yeah, we're getting ready to do this. We're getting ready to move to Nevada in 2 weeks, maybe quicker. I feel bad because all the kids have to like leave their school, and
Yeah.
I have problems with that school though, and they don't have a mental illness, behavioral health situation going on with those IEPs. I'm excited. So basically, we've been looking at places online, and I had got a place, but he wasn't able to transfer his job. So then I had to tell them I couldn't get it. This was like 2 months ago. So his
I'm trying to
cousin
find the video.
lives in these apartments, and I was like, tell him, hey, I got you 3 months up front. We're gonna just pay it. Are you looking for it?
Yeah, I'm trying to find it in
I appreciate you guys getting on here, and I appreciate the support with me and my husband and our family.
yeah.
I really appreciate that because
Where's this photo
we're gonna
at?
start putting out all these videos. You're gonna see our vlog. We're gonna vlog. I'm gonna be vlogging it on Snapchat. I'm gonna vlog it on live, and we're gonna do some segments when we get to each little state or whatever. I'm gonna try to get some good footage for y'all. We care about you and glad we all met. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tracy.
I appreciate that.
I'm so happy that I made this Facebook group and all the YouTube people and YouTube moms.
Definitely. Big shout out to your grandma for supporting you.
Oh, yeah, her with the mattress. She was so, I ain't never seen her move that fast. Like, she literally jumped up in that bed like a young person. She jumped in that bed like a young person, straight up. My grandma's so cute.
You can't.
She's so sweet, and we adore her and everything she's done for us.
It won't.
Gingerbread mama. Let me see.
I hate
Let
that.
me do
But
it.
I wish I.
Is it going down?
Don't.
It has a picture with a blue, he has a suit on, and on the other side is a blue graduation cap. Daniel Gonzalez Jr. It won't let me link it in the comments right now, but
Yeah.
I'll most definitely link it on my page, though. And maybe I'll link it in the group, too. Yeah, but I gotta go to work. She's waiting on me, and I don't want to hear her mouth, so thank you guys.
She'll blame it on me.
Most likely she'll blame it on him. She likes doing that.
I'm the scapegoat.
Stop it.
So,
Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. Yeah, Junior.
yeah.
That's just his name.
You'll see the picture on one side of the picture.
In a suit.
Yeah, it was from like 2 Easters ago. And then you'll see the picture of me and my
That
gown from
blue
2000.
graduation
Yeah, so
gown. Yeah.
you'll see it. But we'll finish this in a little bit. I have to go to the bathroom, and she has to go to work.
Oh, you know what? They call his mom Meemaw. That his mom is Meemaw, and then my mom is Grammy.
Definitely, Tracy. I understand that struggle too. My mom was like that too when we lived in the same city. She'd go grocery shopping and get 2 big old baskets full, and then call me and say, "Hey, can you give me a ride home?" She already went grocery shopping. She has a basket full of stuff. Now she wants a ride home, but she forgot to tell me beforehand. So that
Your mom is a little manic too. Now that I think about it.
on that woman.
I'm just saying.
But
everybody's a little manic.
I'll see you guys in a minute.
Bye. Thank you for watching the live, and we love all the love and support. She said she subscribed to you, Gingerbread Mama.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. You have a good one. I'll go live later.
Probably just give me like 10, 15 minutes.
Have a good